and I'm gonna let you plug all your dates where you're playing.
Thank you, I appreciate it. A lot of great news. Talk about you.
Tuesday morning at 10 on KSHP, North Las Vegas, AM and FM, 829-6HP, North Las Vegas, and KSHP.com. Searching for sensational talent for your event? Look no further. Stadium Dance Crew, your go-to professional dance crew in Las Vegas, featuring top-tier talent seen on NBC, CBS, Disney, and more. From ballroom dancing to breakdancing, hip-hop and beyond. Stadium Dance
You know Laura Gearing, she was in the movie.
Visit
My movie to the blonde girl.
Yeah.
Stadium Dance, where excellence meets the dance floor.
I didn't know they opened Lola next door. That's amazing. Hi, friend.
Hello, welcome to the Vegas Voice Radio Show. Rich Natilla, your host here, joined in studio this morning by the very lovely and the very talented Rita Lim. Rita is a singer extraordinaire. She works all over town, and she works out of state and all over the country, and so she's joining us this morning. She has actually a brand new single that we're going to play for you in a while, but right now Rita joins us in studio. Hello, Rita.
Hi, Rich. How are you? Good morning.
I'm good. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm honored. It's been a minute. Thank you.
Well, before we chat, I'll throw a few plugs in really quickly if I can. Rich Little, famous legendary impressionist, and myself will be doing a show on October 26th at 7 p.m. at Sun City McDonald Ranch. It's called Two Men, 200 Voices. You can get tickets at the door, and they're going quick because we only have literally, I think, like less than 20 tickets left for that thing. So that's October 26th, 7 p.m., Sun City McDonald Ranch, Rich Little and myself. And also my friend Paul Rodriguez, who was on a couple of weeks ago, has a brand new movie called Holy Cash, which is opening on October 11th at the AMC theaters. And it stars Paul Rodriguez, and he's a producer of the movie and writer and so forth. And it's called Holy Cash. AMC theaters opening October 11th. Check it out. It's very, very funny. I was watching the trailer, and it's hilarious. So go check out that movie, Holy Cash, AMC theaters. So Rita, tell me about your new single. Let's talk about that, how that came about.
Well, Rich, we just really, before I go on, I'm excited about your shows, by the way. Two Riches together. Oh my God, two icons. I'm going to be there, just so you know.
No, thanks. Well, we did the Huckabee TV show together, Rachel and I, and we started talking, well, let's do a few more things. And we did some stuff for the Vegas Voice, some other shows. And we're doing this political celebrity press conference bit that's getting a lot of laughs. So I'm going to do some of my show. He's going to do some of his show. We're going to do some stuff together. And then I think at the end of the show, we're going to do a Name That Voice bit where people have to guess some of the other voices.
Yeah, like a trivia. That's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
I actually can't wait. I'm going to go see
I'd like to
you
get
guys.
you on stage for that.
I would love to. I want to be there. I want to be in the audience. I'm telling you ahead of time.
Thanks.
Invited myself already.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you for asking. I am here to promote my two new singles. I am so excited.
And this is called Turn Back the Clock.
Well, Turn Back the Clock and also Baby I'm Yours. And both have been released in different time. Turn Back the Clock was originally came out for the UK group called Johnny Hates Jazz, and it's one of those childhood songs that it's always meant a lot to me, because I think all of us at some point, we want to stop the time and want to go back in time.
Well, don't you wish sometimes, like I sit there, I don't have a lot of regrets in my life, but there's, like the song, I have a few, and you just go, I made a couple of doozy mistakes. And wouldn't you be able to love to go back and just fix?
It's
like if
true.
you go back in a time thing and go,
Right.
I'm going to fix what I messed up 30
Wouldn't that be
years
nice?
ago.
But you know what, though? I think, like, the lyrics of the tune, though, it says, it says that we don't want to change anything because, truth is, even though all these mistakes, it kind of shape who we are as we are today, because if we didn't have that mistakes in our life, we won't have the wisdom or the experience that we have today, so.
It becomes like a Mr. Destiny kind of thing. If you ever saw that movie with Jim Belushi, Mr. Destiny, and it's like somebody would say to you, an angel or somebody would say to you, okay, so you think you could fix it if I sent you back? Yeah, I want to go back and fix it. And then if you went back and fixed it, your life would turn out totally different, and it may not be
like the butterfly effect, the movie.
The way you thought it was going to be. So it's like maybe it's a hidden blessing, you know.
Exactly, because if a certain event didn't happen, you probably won't lead you to a certain time of your life or meet the particular person. You know, it's just right. If it doesn't happen, I think everything meant to happen for a reason to get to where we are in life. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's two singles. Another one that was one of it, and another one is called "Baby I'm Yours." It's the old songs in the '60s, and you're probably familiar. It was a hit back then, and it was recorded twice actually. The first time came out by Barbara Lewis in 1964, and later on Debbie Boone in 1979. And then I think it's time for Rita Lim. I want to update it, and luckily I have Latin Grammy Award winner joining in on the guitar, and the production by my musical director and producer, Mr. David Siegel, who had he's been BMI Award winners and produced so many hits for Celine Dion, for Enrique Iglesias, to the artist T.I. So my producer, David Siegel, has 2 #1 hits on the Billboard chart. So it's such a world-class production that I am so honored. I'm honored to have these 2 songs, my 2 new singles, and preparing for our full album release in December, which is coming out it's going to be held in Vix, near the Smith Center. So I'm going to talk about the date later. We try to figure the dates out, but I'm excited for the full album in December. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have Christmas stuff too.
Well, speaking of that, so because I'm gonna have an album release party / Christmas show, so it's probably going to be at Vix in December. But I haven't got the date yet because we have to try to figure out the dates with the musicians and everybody. But I will announce soon. I'll probably knock on your door again next month or something to talk about the date. But right now you can stream on the singles. It's everywhere right now on every platform, Spotify.
Every platform they can hear Turn Back the Clock. So Justin, we'll play that for the folks right now. Give us a listen.
Excited.
The very talented Rita Lim. The song is Turn Back the Clock.
Hooray!
Now people are driving in their cars.
Oh, thank you. It's
Honey, I think we saw her at the Tuscany. Sunday nights at Tuscany.
Sunday nights at the Tuscany, 7 to 10:30. And I am Saturday late night at the Bootlegger, 9:30 to midnight. And I'm at a place called Prosecco on Monday, 6 to 9.
So Saturdays is a bootlegger.
Bootlegger, 9:30 to midnight. And Sunday at Tuscany, 7 to 10:30. And Monday,
What's the other one?
Prosecco Monday, 6 to 9 p.m. And then I'm going to be at Smith Center February 18. And probably this album release that's about to be. And I'm appearing all over town. I'm actually going to be at Johnny Bird's show with you. I forgot the date. In Sun City, Green Valley. But we can talk about that later.
Oh, you mean
I don't remember the date. Yeah, no, at the Green Valley, Sun City of the Vegas Voice thingy. We're in the same room with you at Rich, yeah. I forgot the date, but we don't have to plug that, I guess. Johnny will plug it on. So.
Yeah, he's emceeing it.
Right, yeah, because today I'm probably going to focus more on the album and the singles.
Sing
On Johnny, you mean? Yeah, I'm singing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't sent him the songs yet, but I forgot the date, though. But thank you for playing my singles. Thank you, appreciate it. I'm trying to focus on getting this on the Smooth Jazz Radio chart, so I'm trying to encourage people to stream it on every platform. And we talk about friendship.
I'm trying to think of any smooth jazz radio stations here. Is there?
Yeah, actually, I would just appear on 91.5, and which is the KUNV.
Johnny's got that new theater. That he's
Yeah,
opening.
the
You and I
past.
should do like a night there, like once a week or something. You and I together on a show.
Yeah, it's a cute little
Wouldn't that
room.
be fun?
I will do it with you. Anything for you, I will. You're my friends, of course. Yeah.
I mean, that'd be, I know you're all over the place.
Anything for Ritz, I will be there. But anyway, so I would love to, this is, I'm great that, thank you for allowing me to plug this, and I'm trying to submit this to other radio stations in the country, and which is going well.
How long did it take you to record?
It's been a minute. It's been many months of this project.
Many months for the one song together?
Yeah, because we come with a certain idea, just different things. You know how it is, the productions. And I think I sent you 3 songs, right?
Two.
Oh, I didn't send you Smile. I think it's in Smile too.
What's the third one?
Smile. It came out last year.
The third.
Oh, that's okay. Choose it. Well, the 2 is a current one. The Smile is from 2 years ago, but I thought if we have time, we could use it to play. If you can you play anything from YouTube? Yeah, it's called Smile, Rita Lim. Yeah. That came out 2 years ago, but it's gonna be in the new album. But it was a single 2 years ago. If it's possible, so we can have things to fill in the time.
Got it.
Thank you. Appreciate
Can you
it.
find it? I've got it.
Yay.
You know,
Richie.
Florida's
I
about to
know.
get hit with a Cat 5.
We're praying for.
Same spot.
That's a friggin'
Same
monster.
spot.
So scared. Let's talk about that because our family's in
3
Florida.
minutes,
too.
like 3 seconds.
So I've been.
That was the very talented Rita Lim and her brand new single, Turn Back the Clock. That single is available on all music platforms.
That's correct.
And what are the most popular ones now? Like people, is Spotify?
Well,
and,
you know, every
iTunes?
platform is important, but I think for artists to release a new song is really matter when your Spotify has a lot of numbers growing because nowadays I think they count by Spotify streamings. So I think that's the most important, and then Apple Music and Pandora, YouTube. So anything that you guys are comfortable. I'm sure it's everywhere, Amazon Music, but I always mention Spotify first because, you know, everybody these days subscribe to Spotify. But you find my new singles everywhere, by the way. Every
Rita
platform.
Lim is everywhere.
I am everywhere.
Rita's everywhere, man. Rita's everywhere, man.
Oh, God. Rich, you always bring positive energy. I love being around you and our friends in the studio. You just look the same. You radiate light and just charming. Adore you.
I'm so glad you finally came back. I haven't seen you in so long.
I
in
know.
here because you're so busy.
Yes.
And you're working everywhere.
Thank you.
And I want to mention some of your dates where you play. Like on Sunday evenings from 7 to 10:30, you're at the Tuscany.
I'm at the Tuscany. Thank you to Mr. Brett Hears of the Tuscany Hotel and Casino that kept me there for a very long time, and I'm very grateful for that.
And Saturday evenings, you're always at Bootlegger 9:30 to 12.
That's correct, and that is brought to you by Lorraine Hunt Bono and Dennis Bono, two of my mentors. That I've been at the Bootlegger for a very, very long time, and then I took a break, and then I'm back again. Now it's like a little series. It calls A Place to Gather After 10 p.m. So whatever you are in the city, out and about late at night, stop by the Bootlegger. We have a 2-for-1 special pasta, and there's no minimum, so you can just come out and hear me with every show that I do, every gigs right now. My weekly thing is in a different thing. So on a Saturday, it's an intimate sound with just me and a piano with Mr. David Siegel on piano.
So it's just a piano.
With just me and a piano, so it's very intimate. You guys can come, but we get the party going still, even with just a piano. It's a nice little old Vegas vibe, very elegant, but still down to earth at the same time. Has full gaming and full bar and full menu. So I'm there to midnight, and people are loving that. And then on Sunday is my full band. So I have 3 shows there: 7, 8 o'clock, and at 9:30, at 10 o'clock. So it's 7 to 10:30, but it's with my full band, and we do everything from
the Tuscany.
At the Tuscany. Wish you have a residency there for a minute. You were there for a while.
2 years.
Yeah, for 2 years. So it's really fun. The Tuscany is where I take you back in time, and then I also give you a Zumba class. My whole band put on a half an hour dance set where we're all exercise together. It's kind of fun. I think you should check us out.
Yeah.
And then Monday is more of a background music. I'm like an ambient singing by myself with beautiful, professional, amazing tracks. You guys, I create an ambiance for you to enjoy a wonderful Italian dish in Henderson. Prosecco. It's on Pebble and Eastern.
6 to 9.
6 to 9, which is today, so I got to run today. I'm sure.
Yeah, good. Rita Lim, you have a website.
Oh, yeah. And then I also forgot to mention, I'm going to be at Myron's at the Smith Center, February 18, which is a show called Soul Fusion. It's going to be me and a few of my great friends like Ashley Fuller, produced by the great Steve Arno and David Siegel. Yep.
Wow. Now, you've been to Smith Center. You played there how
I'm
many
there
times?
quite often in the past few years.
It's a nice place.
It is, and you've been there. You back in the day, you were there as well. So Myron's at the Smith Center. Thank you to Mr. Myron Martin. We're so lucky to have that room in Vegas because that is the Carnegie Hall of Las Vegas.
Yeah,
It's the epitome of class. I mean,
Right.
I think it
The
brought
acoustics
such
are so
culture.
great.
It is the best. I think it's truly one of the best in the world. So
Yeah.
it's truly a world class venue, and I'm honored to be part of it.
Yeah. So Rita Lim and you know, gosh, you're so busy. Do you have a website or anything?
I do. It's www.ritalim.com, and that's RITALIM.com. And then to my Texas friend, if you're listening, I'm going to be headlining in 2 showrooms in Texas. I think at the city called Waco and the other city I forgot. Just go on my website. I'm doing also a musical tribute to the Carpenters. I'm taking that show on the road, so I'm going to be promoting this new album, new singles when they came out across the country next year as well. But for sure, right now I'm doing a little tribute to Karen Carpenter at 2 of the theaters in Texas.
Yeah, and so in the
January.
December month, like when you're playing at Bootlegger or whatever, do you do Christmas songs?
I do,
Yeah.
absolutely. Christmas really, you know, I think we're trying to approach Halloween here, but you're right. You know, Christmas is a special time, and that's why I decided to have an album release in December, so that way I can merge an album release show with a Christmas show traditionally.
No, that's so awesome. And well, let me take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to play another one of your beautiful songs. We're talking to Rita Lim. The website's ritalim.com. We'll take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to play Baby I'm Yours, her other single, right after this.
Thank you. And let's shout out to our family and friends in Florida, too, so we can send them.
You what?
We should shout out and
for
send
the-
a
for
lot
the, yeah,
for our
for-
family. You and I have friends and family in Florida.
Monroe,
and-
Texas.
Yes, and they. Oh yes. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Thank you for helping me.
Party coming up. Comic
Sorry, when I got in,
You know, I got a lot of friends. I lived in Orlando for 10 years. I got a lot of friends there and stuff, and they're going to get slammed.
Yeah.
Because even though it's inland, like I went to
Let's
Fort
send a lot of
Lauderdale.
love together on air because they're tuning
When
in.
it hits the coast of a cat 3 or 4, by the time it gets to Orlando, it's a cat 1 or 2 still.
That's so
And
scary.
It's gonna knock power out everywhere, and trees and shingles off the roof.
Well, and they just had Helene too, so
know.
it's back to back.
We're gonna pray for our friends and family in Florida. When I first come in, I was kind of spaced out. What is your name? I apologize. Justin, so I want to make sure I shout you out a little bit.
Don't worry.
Hi, Bruce. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Julie, for tuning in. We have a lot of friends tuning in. We have some Florida friends tuning in as well. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Andre. Hi, Christine Thompson. Hi, Dan Russell. Hi, Patty Powers, another great singer. Hi, Vince Morrissey. Hi, Tish. Hi, Lauren, my sister-in-law from Florida is here. Hi, Skip. Hi, Wendy. Oh, hi, Chris Jason. How are you, honey? Hi, Miguelito Carlo. Thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. And please go in on 107.1 FM right now, or 1400 AM, or you can just go online and find
It sounds
KSHP link online if you like to.
for most of
But
our
anyway,
shows, and it's amazing.
we're thinking about talking about our Florida friends as well. Yay! Hi,
I'm Garland
Julie.
Brinkley, running for
Hi,
state
Bruce.
Assembly District 1.
Bruce has his own radio station too. I'm going to be appearing on your show too, I hope.
Programs through Mojave High School, like chess clubs, and push for trade school opportunities
Commercial.
and
We're
more
getting back soon.
scholarships.
It's funny. John's gonna know that I did the
I'm
show
focused on making the road safer.
He's gonna know.
Speeding drivers and preventing
because it's
accidents.
music going out of the break, coming into the break.
John somewhere going, hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
I love his voice so much.
Hello and welcome.
John Lindquist has such an
He's a great
amazing
guy,
vocal.
John.
I love him
One
and
of
his
the
beautiful
nicest
wife. I'm connected by good people through you. Rich, I cannot thank you enough. Like, this is like an off mic, but
20 seconds.
you're online still. You connect me to
You're welcome
great,
here anytime.
great positive people and a
You
good
don't have to
positive
mention
energy.
Build a better
Well,
future.
you've always been that
I'm
friend.
Garland
Thank you.
Brinkley, asking for your vote. Learn more at 334nevada.com.
Julie. Well, we're still online anyway here because we have our friends watching.
Welcome back to the Vegas Voice Radio Show. Rich Natoli, your host here. Sitting in studio with me this morning for the full time is very talented singer, songwriter Rita Lim, and she is all over the place. RitaLim.com is her website if you want to go on there, learn more about where Rita's at. Where's Rita? You can find that out on RitaLim.com. She has a new single, which we just played for you, called Turn Back the Clock. And we're going to talk about her other single right now before we play it. It's called Baby I'm Yours. But before we do that, we want to talk about this bad hurricane that's heading for
That's
our friends in
correct.
Florida. We
Yep.
both have a lot of.
Yeah, we have a lot. I have a lot of family and friends in Florida, especially in Miami and in Tampa too. So let's send a lot of, and so do you. You have your residency in
I
Orlando.
think Miami might skate it, right? 'Cause it looks
Yeah,
like they're
but I
running-
still have some friends on the west and the northern part of Florida. So we both
Yeah.
gonna send a lot of prayers for them, and we hope everything's okay.
Yeah, that thing's
Yeah.
going to come right in on Tampa. It looks like it go
Oh,
right
my
across
goodness, yeah.
the state
Yep.
at a monster Cat 3 or 4. It's like
That is
oh.
very scary. So I'm gonna send. Luckily, that my in-laws, my mother-in-law and my sister-in-laws who live there are actually celebrating her birthday. My sister-in-law here in town right now, but of course their families are all in Florida. So I'm sending a lot of love and prayers to our friends in Florida, and my father-in-law, and my mother-in-law in Miami as well. So sending a lot of prayers.
It's a little
to our
late in the
friends.
season to get these,
Yeah.
right? I don't remember them coming in October like that. Even though technically hurricane season goes into November, I think. But
Well, think about Las Vegas. It's fall, and I don't feel like it right now. It's still hot. I'm like,
I know.
it's almost Halloween, and I'm still
and
hot
see,
every
and see
day.
that problem, I guess, with all the global warming stuff, keeps the waters warm.
I
and that
think,
thing
yeah.
fuels with the warm waters. But anyways, prayers to everybody in Florida
Yes,
because
correct.
that's, stay safe, get water, get a generator because
Yeah.
the power is going to go. Anyways, okay, so tell us about the single "Baby I'm Yours" and then we'll play it.
Yes, Baby I'm Yours, as I mentioned earlier in the previous, before the break, it was a big hit for a singer named Barbara Lewis, and that came out in the 1964. Some of you young folks may remember. And again in 1979. I actually discovered it in 1979 through my dad used to record Midnight Special on a video. So I found that, and I always been my favorite songs, and I sing a lot in my show, and it's one of the fan favorites. So I decided to update it with my world-class producer, Mr. David Siegel, and Latin Grammy Award winner from Florida, Camilo, helping us making this updated with a little reggaeton to it. So we're trying to make sure that this song is still relevant for generations to come. I'm just doing my part to preserve the
And
great
it will
songs.
be relevant since you're doing it. And it's Rita Lim, and the song is "Baby I'm Yours." Give it a listen right here on the Vegas Voice Radio Show.
Thank you so much.
It's still Rita Lim hour.
Baby, I'm yours, and I'm yours until the stars from the sky.
Justin, don't you miss doing the show?
I do.
know it's early. But
No, I really
it's
do.
It's a fun show.
It's a fun show.
Yeah,
And I feel bad because Mark's here and just does.
I know.
And
But
then
you
it's like,
can come in and do it.
he doesn't want
We get some good celebrities on.
he doesn't want to give me the extra time.
He doesn't?
No. Which I understand because he's not paying himself
Yeah.
to be here. So
Where's he today? Is he out of town?
I don't
Hey,
know if
Julie.
something happened or what, but I got a message at
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Until the bones run out. In other words,
Rita Lim.
I'm gonna stay right here. I like when we talk to people so then people on Facebook get to see behind the scene, what it is like on the radio, behind the scene.
But isn't technology amazing? Decades ago, or not even that long ago, you couldn't get your songs played on
Yeah.
the radio
Oh, no,
station
yeah.
without a record deal.
Without a
Yeah.
deal and
Right. I mean, you got tremendous power now. You never
Now,
had.
well, yeah.
The early singers never had that when they started.
Yeah.
I mean, when Elvis and all these people came up, they had to beg radio stations to play
Yeah.
their music.
Well, it's pros and cons. We have the freedom now, which is great. You have more independent, but it's just now everybody's doing it,
everybody's doing it. So you,
Yeah.
you don't
It's a
know.
double-edged
So
you
it's
don't
more-
know what's good anymore.
Exactly. So you just
Although
have
that,
to.
that guy with the Old Town Country Road song, that guy went to bed broke.
I know.
Woke up,
It was
it was like a
Boom.
millionaire. He
Yeah.
was like,
What a luck, right?
you just don't know how stuff takes.
Well, and the artists have record deals. They have the support from the label. That's just great, though. So, that's the ideal. Hi, Tiki. Hi, Julie. Hi, Sheila. Hi, everybody. Hi,
Did you
Gary.
cut a song with Dennis Bono?
I'm sorry.
Did you do a song with Dennis?
No, that's my friend Lorena Perel.
Oh,
Yeah,
you should do one with him.
I should. And thank you. I'm gonna send it to him. Say, Dennis, I should. How could I not,
We were
right?
talking tonight about that. You should do a song with
Put him on the
Dennis.
spot. That sounds great.
Welcome back to the Vegas Voice Radio Show. That was a very talented Rita Lim. The song was "Baby I'm Yours," and that's available too on all the platforms.
That is available on all platform right now, so you can get just released in the same week. Turn Back the Clock, Rita Lim, Turn Back the Clock, and Rita Lim, Baby I'm Yours. It's out on every platform all over the world, so you can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Pandora, and anything that is your favorite service. I mean, I lost tracks with the whatever is it out there right now, but please. And then we're just kind of get that out, waiting for my new album release, which is going to be both smooth jazz and pop and some jazz in December. So I'm going to keep you guys in the loop when it comes to my full album, which is going to be in December. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were talking a little bit about. I think you should do a song with Dennis Bono. You're on his show so much. You guys are great singers.
Well, I'm
like a Christmas duet or something.
You know what? That's a brilliant idea. Well, Dennis has been very busy, but I know he's working on this recording right now, and I think recently he's recording with my friend Lorena Perel, who is like, my God,
she's
phenomenal.
great too, yeah.
She's phenomenal. She's like one of the most amazing singer. And yes, I'm a product of Dennis Bono and Lorraine Hun Bono. They pretty much discovered me, and we met through
I
him.
was on that show.
Yeah, they
The very
mentored
first
me.
show you did, it was the very first Dennis Bono show I did, and that's right.
We
I met
were
you.
together, I think. Yeah, I lost tracks with years, but I've been there for
Your
many,
parents
many,
were
many,
there
many
that
years.
day.
My parents were there, and I've been a regular. Thanks to Dennis and Lorraine Hunt Bono, that have been promoting me over 13, 14 years by now, and I never forget. I always remind myself that my success in this town is actually because they had embraced me and introduced me to the mass, and Dennis gave me the confidence that I didn't have in my younger years. I mean, of course, I believed in myself as a performer, but Dennis reminded me of my strength through the years and my difference, and said that I had something very special and unique, and because of him, I gained my full confidence from.
And that's
from that.
important because we all need someone who believes in us.
Yes.
Because as good as you might be, you still kind of see yourself differently than other people see it.
Correct.
And you need that outside.
You also been championing me for years. Like I've been appeared on your platform for many, many, many years. I lost count.
Listen, like to quote John Lovitz in the movie League of Their Own, I know the goods when I see the goods, and you're the goods.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And
so when you got it, you got it. I mean,
so very kind of
people have
you.
to be blind, deaf, and dumb not to know.
Thank
but
you.
I know some people are. But yeah, those are the few.
Well, I'm grateful. I'm profoundly grateful to people who gravitate towards what I bring out. When I perform live, I send out a positive energy and the message to the mass. But when you're recording a single or an album, you try to it's even harder because when you send the music through the airwaves, they don't see your face fully, because when you perform in the live performance, they see your expression on your face and how you send out. So when you in a studio, I always have to make sure I set up the lighting and everything like I am performing live, so I can channel that I am singing directly to you. And even though people who listen on air who never met me, if they're sent out to other countries, they need to. I'm trying to capture the essence of how I felt at the moment. So I follow Dennis's advice. I never sing songs that I don't believe in. So I chose the material very carefully. So these two new singles are very important to me because it is the message that I want to send out to the world right now.
Yeah, again, the singles are "Turn Back the Clock"
Correct.
and "Baby I'm Yours," and they can get those on all the
Every
streaming
platform, correct.
But what I wanted to say now, I don't know, this might be ignorant of me, but do people still buy CDs?
You know what? CDs, I think people buy it as a memorabilia. And speaking of that, I'm going to release a physical CD and some stuff that merchandise that they can buy at my live show, since I'm going to be touring the country.
Sign them and
Exactly. So these days people buy it, even though whether they have CD player or not, they just want it as a souvenir from your artist, your favorite artist and stuff. So I'm still going to release a CD platform. So those folks who still want my CD and my vinyl, I'm going to release in a vinyl and a CD, and
Vinyl.
I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna release in everything so
Are
they can have
8-track
it.
tapes coming out too? What's going
And cassettes
on,
too.
Justin?
No,
8-track
I'm
tapes?
releasing as a memorabilia. Something that they can have it as a souvenir. But my album's gonna when you're gonna get the sneak peek. The full album. The album title is called Until the Stars Fall from the Sky. Rita Lim.
Yeah.
That's the new album in December.
And Betamax, remember that? Betamax. Well, her songs are available on all these platforms. Again, I'm going to plug your dates, okay? So Saturdays, you're at the Bootlegger. And that's
Iconic
over on Vegas
Bootlegger.
Boulevard South, and that's 9:30 to 12 a.m. You sing
Correct.
over there with
Yes,
Dave, right?
with Dave Siegel.
And it's just you and him. Like
Just
you
me
know,
and him, and it's just us. We're just doing our thing.
That's a fun night. And then Sundays, you're over at the Tuscany.
I had a world-class musicians with me. I'm very lucky that my band, my bass player is with Natalie Cole for many years, and with Arturo Sandoval, John Belzagai has been with me for quite some times now. World class, and he also performed with Christopher Cross, just to name a few. My drummer is between Mr. Greg Babcock, who's with the show Human Nature, truly one of the finest, Y.L. Douglas, who's Barry Manilow, very own drummers, and Don Mioli sometimes is in the mix, also a great drummer that worked with Sheena Easton for years. So I truly have world-class musicians with me. And I forgot to do a quick plug. Cam Tyler, who is a wonderful drummer and mix and master engineer, helped me also with this project. And Mr. Rick Keller also on the single that you're about to be playing soon with the song Smile that came out about a few years ago. So Rick was on that one too. He's a Frankie Valli very own musicians and world-class musician extraordinaire.
Yeah, and so that's 7 to 10:30 at the Tuscany. Right?
Yeah, 7 to
On
10:30
Sunday
at
nights.
Tuscany, correct. And Tuscany is thanks to Mr. Brett Hears of the Tuscany, who believe in live music and keeping us going strong there. All of the top Las Vegas headliners are there, yourself included, through the years. Mr. Kenny Davidson's are there on Friday, and we won a lounge, the best lounge, and so many Best of Las Vegas thing. And also my best friend Ashley Fuller, there's on Wednesday night. Phenomenal singer. Now I just got in my friend Patty Power. She's there 2 Monday nights every month. I think the second and the fourth Monday nights. So you can come to the Tuscany Hotel every night of the week and have great music. But yes, Sunday night, it has been very, very special to me. So please come see me Sunday at the Tuscany Hotel and Casino.
Now, did you sing at Brad Garrett's club?
I did when it first opened. So thanks to my bestie Ashley Fuller, and I met Brad Garrett.
I know
He came
Brad
to my
from
Smith
years
Center
ago in
show.
the
Yeah,
clubs in LA.
he's very kind to
Yeah.
my friend Ashley, and he was. I recently met him in person, even though I worked for him
Yeah.
for a little bit, for a month, I guess. I don't remember when it
He's
first
a good
opened.
guy. I know him
So
from years
kind,
ago.
and he's been very a
I'll
champion
tell you
to
a story
Ashley
about Brad.
Fuller.
I hadn't seen him in like 25 years.
Yeah?
And such a long time. And I went to see him and Ray Romano, and we were all hanging out when he was over at the Tropical.
Yeah,
room,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I walk in there, and so Brad walks in, and he goes, Rich. Rich. The first thing out of his mouth, he goes, "You were one of the only guys that was nice to me back in the day."
Oh.
And that's the first thing he said to me. And I thought,
That's
isn't that
just,
interesting?
you know what though, Rich, thank you for mentioning this.
How people remember.
Well, since you brought in, I don't know if I have some, I can't believe that now I've been working quite a long time now that I have people that look up to me, the younger generation. So I want to pass this message to them too, because you know what, Rich, it's very important how we treat anybody. It can be the janitor, it can be anybody,
Yeah.
no matter what positions. I believe in treating everybody
Of course,
good,
yeah.
equally, and you believe in that too. So we just never know when we uplift anybody's days, and they remember these things. Like I remember how legends and icon like Dennis Bono, Clint Holmes, Earl Turner, and all of the great Crystal Gale, Paul Williams, and all these icons that were kind to me.
Day after day.
I know he was very kind to
He
me.
said to me, when I met Paul Williams, he said, because he's married to one of my old friends, Mariana. Mariana Tilton is married to...
Your impression to him is so
Mariana used to
adorable.
book me in the comedy clubs. Mariana used to book me in
Yeah,
comedy
yeah.
years ago when I was in my 20s. And so Paul Williams, when I met Paul Williams, he goes, Mariana told me all about you. And he goes, when you do me, do you go... I go, that's exactly what I do. And he goes, do I do that? And I go, yeah.
Well, in case some of our young friends don't know who Paul Williams is, he is one of the
He
most
wrote
incredible
Evergreen
songwriters. Evergreen for Barbara Streisand.
And he
We've
wrote-
only just begun for the Carpenters.
Carpenters.
And the song that you just mentioned, it's called "I Won't Last a Day Without You," and every singer had
Won't
covered
last a
it.
day
Without You. And he also composed "Rainy Days and Mondays."
Yes.
So on my very first appearance on the Dennis Bono Show, I was with him. So he gave me such kind words, and I will never forget it. So he was very kind to me.
He wrote Rainbow Connection.
Yeah, he
too.
did. Why are there so many
Oh,
songs about rainbow?
and interesting, he wrote the Love Boat theme.
That's correct. That's correct. Well,
Yeah,
his
for Jack
his
Jones.
library is
Oh,
just
he's amazing
I couldn't even.
songwriter.
Yeah, he's an icon.
I remember he said that. Well, he had me calling all these friends of his as different celebrities. He's going, call this person as Johnny Carson, and he's calling his friends when we're in his hotel
Yeah.
suite. Yeah, that kind of stuff. But he wrote so many beautiful songs, and he said when they came to him to write the Love Boat theme, he thought, well, this isn't going to go anywhere. It's a pilot that probably won't even get picked up. And he ends up putting his kids through college with the song. You know?
And recorded by one of my heroes and a wonderful mentor that I look up to as well, Mr. Jack Jones,
Jack
who
Jones,
recorded
yeah.
that. Correct. Mhm.
And Jack Jones still out there.
He's in no, I think he's retired now, but
Oh, he
he lives in Las Vegas, and we send a lot of love
Oh,
to
he lives here?
to Mr. Jack Jones. I think either here or Palm Springs, but he has been active on social media lately. But I'm sending him a lot of love too. Thank you.
Yeah. We're chatting with Rita Lim, her website, ritalim.com. Her new single, Turn Back the Clock, and her other single, Baby I'm Yours, are available on all the streaming platforms
Correct.
like iTunes, Spotify, and what are the other platforms? Like what?
Pandora.
Pandora.
And YouTube Music.
How many
and,
are there?
There's countless. I actually having a hard time, but I go through a distribution company that they distributing my music through every platform. So that's included so many. Like I lost counts because
Yes.
I'm very old school too. I only remember a few things. I went with Spotify and Apple, and it's quite overwhelming for me already. So
Yeah, it's like the same thing with movies. I wanted you in my movie, and she wouldn't do the part.
I know. I regret it,
my
though.
My movie is Faith Wins. It's doing well. We're picked up by Apple TV.
I
and
regret
all the
it
different-
because you invited me. I was the first
I
that
wanted you
Rich
to play
produced
the
a movie.
The one part of the
You
movie
handed it
was
to
the
me,
movie.
and I didn't want to be an actress. I
And
would
she
be on
said, and I kept
Netflix right
saying,
now.
Rita, you could do this. Oh, I don't want to do it. But
Darn
anyways,
it.
if you
I
go
always
on-
wanted to be a Bond girl. If you produce a Bond movie, I would like to be a Bond girl.
If you go on faithwinsmovie.com.
Yes, and
you can
but
watch
first
it
of all,
on-
congratulations. I watched that movie. It was
It's doing
incredible.
very well. We won 3 awards, and
Yeah.
we're nominated for another 3.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you, my friend.
No,
And,
thanks.
and I beat myself up every day that I was in that movie.
Oh, I told you I wanted you in that movie, and because a lot of locals,
I know. Rich Little, the icon,
Little's
Rich
in there.
Little, my friend Joelle is on it. Yeah.
Joelle did a phenomenal job.
She was
as
incredible.
as the pastor in the movie.
You
Jo-
did incredible. It's a
When
movie
I
about.
saw Joelle, she was in Lance Burton's movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched her in that, and I went, she's a good actress.
Extremely
and then
talented.
When this thing came up, she was the first person I thought of, and she's a real pastor. Too.
She is. In case some of you who just tuned in don't know what we're talking about, Rich Rilito, who is my host today and hosting this radio show, had a movie came out about a few years ago, and it was a great movie. Is it speaking about
Faith Wins.
how faith wins, and like it will restore your faith in everything. And I don't want to be a spoiler alert, so please go on your Netflix and every platform and YouTube and anything
You
and
can,
look
go
for.
on, you can go on Apple TV. You
Apple
can go
TV,
on
correct.
Roku and Tubi and
Yeah.
YouTube. And we got picked up by Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
even.
I know it was
Yeah.
viewed by millions. So if you ever see that movie, knowing that Rita Lim missed out big time because I was the original proposal. He came to me. He wants me to be in the movie, and I said no. I'm playing hard to get. No.
I'm like,
I don't wanna be in the
Rita,
movie.
You can do this. But if you go to faithwinsmovie.com and click on the YouTube platform, then you can watch the film right on there. On the YouTube platform on faithwinsmovie.com. But anyway, so coming up, your next show. Okay, you know what I want to play? Let me take another commercial break here, and then we're going to play "Smile." the
Yes,
song.
thank you so
We're
much.
talking to Rita Lim. We're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to play her song "Smile." When we get back, you're listening to Rich Natoli and the Vegas Voice.
Thank you. Hi, Christina, and actually my friend Christina also Thompson. I think she has stage name called Faith Heals or something. I don't remember. She just released a new song too. So it's a wonderful gal. But just remind me, I think she's a poetry lady, and but she released music on top of it, and her stage name is Faith, and it's that just brought up that. Yeah. I'll let you know. Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Christina. Patty Power also have a residency in Tuscany. Christina, thank you for been promoting all this stuff. I appreciate it, sweetheart, and congratulations on your new release as well. Hi, ma'am. How are you? Thank you so much. I have some friends in Vegas tuning in. Hi, Side-Eye Con. Actually have some families and friends in Asia tuning in as well. Hi, Crystal Skinner. My aunt is tuning in as well. Hi, Dennis Park. Hi, Marty. Hi, Thomas Amato. Hi, Mark Maynard. Hi, Dora. Hi, Bon. Hi, Ben. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Eric Carson, who is These Guys Were Wild. I think I'm going to connect you with These Guys Were Wild. They're amazing. Eric Carson should be appearing on your show. Hi, Sal Santiago. How are you? Another icon. Hi, Nyan Hurst. Hi, Renee Hale, my big sister, and had a big show at Red Rock Tuesday afternoon, every first Tuesday afternoon at Red Rock Station, 2 p.m. Renee Hale is also on. Everybody's tuning in. Every all of our dear friends and show business folks are tuning in. So yay! If you guys want to hear it on the radio, it's 107.1. Thank you so much for tuning in, you guys, and I probably will have the archive later on. Appreciate Rich so much for helping me promote this on a platform, on your platform.
Listen, you don't have to thank me. You're one of my best friends in the whole world.
I know. Rich is one of my besties. Just so you know, I know all of his good deeds. Right? Oh, yeah. Are you kidding? Yeah. Absolutely. Amazing singer. Sean. Hi, Sean Coey. A little shout out to you. Well, she's with the Starship. Yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. No, she's not on, but I'll send her a note. Oh, yeah. She's fabulous. Amazing singer. Hi, Matt Mitchell. Matt Mitchell has a show with High Rise Duo at Composer Room and with Tracy Jill. They're all going to be appearing with a platform of Bell Bottom shows Sunday.
We're good.
Welcome back to the Vegas Voice Radio Show. Rich Natoli here. Joined in studio, we've been chatting with the very talented Rita Lim, who sings everywhere on the planet. And she's got a couple of new singles out. Her new single is called Turn Back the Clock, available on all streaming platforms. Also, Baby I'm Yours, available on all streaming platforms. You can go to ritalim.com for more information on Rita and what she's doing. We're going to play her other song called Smile in just a second, but I want to throw some more plugs in quickly again. Rich Little and myself, again, October 26th, 7 p.m. We will be doing a show called Two Men, 200 Voices. The iconic, legendary Rich Little. It's been such an honor to perform with him. We've done several shows together already, and we'll be at Sun City McDonald Ranch on October 26th. It's a Saturday night, 7 p.m. And there's a few tickets left, so you can get them at the door. I would call Sun City McDonald Ranch and reserve a seat for those. It's going to be a great show. We're going to have so much fun. And also my buddy Paul Rodriguez, you all know, very funny comedian and actor. Paul is starring in a new movie called Holy Cash, opening at AMC Theaters. And that's opening on October 11th and 12th at AMC Theaters everywhere. Go see that. It's a very funny movie called Holy Cash. All right. So, Rita Lim, tell me about the song Smile, and then we'll play it.
Yes, 2 years ago, I released another single called Smile. It was written and composed by one of the members of a great band named Yellow Jacket, and with a great songwriter and singer that I admired. Her name is Marilyn Scott, who performed with Bobby Caldwell, great jazz singer. I look up to her. She's a phenomenal songwriter and artist. So it's very sophisticated. So it's not like truly a pop tune, but Dave Siegel and I wanted to make it a little bit more digestible and make sure the song is relevant and stand the test of time. It got some quite amazing radio play at 91.5 through the years. So it's a great tune. I mean, if you're music minded, if you love sophisticated jazz, you would appreciate it. But if you're more of a pop person, it takes you a minute to digest it, but I would appreciate if you can check it out. And it's been out 2 years ago, but it's going to be included in my new album in December, along with Turn Back the Clock and Baby I'm Yours. And yep.
Okay, here's Rita Lim, and the song is Smile. You're all over.
Thank you, my friend. Your eyes, they smile. You know I like your smile. My friend Justin is really grooving along with it, so I guess it's approved. You approved, so great. When our radio host approved it, I'm happy. Hi, Christina, baby. Thank you, sweetheart. Christina said it's your favorite. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. And thank you for sharing to your platforms and everything. Oh, yeah, Christina is a lyrical poetry. She is a wonderful artist, too. Thank you. You smile. Hi, Sherry. Thank you for tuning in. Hi, Katie Monroe. A wonderful singer and model. Oh, thank you, Christina, for purchase this song. I appreciate it. Hi, Leroy. Aw. Who else is tuning in? Patty, you're such a champion. Hi, ma'am. I hope you feel better, honey, and congratulations on your new house, by the way. Who else? Crystal Skinner, my friends from the East Coast. Hi, Brian. How are you? Crystal, give my baby, your babies a little bit kiss, okay? Thank you for you're so proud of me. I appreciate it, sweetheart. Aww. And hi, Brian. Hi, Francis. Hi, Francis De Luca. I appreciate you tuning in. Thank you. Aw, thank you for hanging. Thank you so much, Gary Anthony, Sheila Cooper. All of you, thank you. I'll go reply when I get home, okay? If you just tune in, we're on 107.3. Is that the station? I forgot.
107.1.
107.1. 107.1. And then also airing at the same time on the AM radio 1400 as well. So you can either go on the AM 1400 or FM 107.1. So even if I'm done, you should tune in this station anyway. They're full of great information. And please support our radio station in the country, in the city especially. Aw, thank you, Christina. I'm glad it made you feel that way. And Patty Power, thank you so much. I'm so proud of you for having a residency at the Tuscany Hotel Monday nights. That's Patty Power. Hi, Tish. Thank you for listening. I love you so much, and you are such a champion, and thank you for help contributing in my album. I appreciate you so very much, Tish. Thank you. You and John. Thank you. Yes, I am excited about this album. It's called Until the Stars Fall from the Sky, coming out in December. I'm probably going to be debuted at VIX by Smith Center. So it's nearby, it's next door to Smith Center. But I'm also going to be at the Smith Center in February as well. So keep the date. Follow my website. Hi, Glenn. How are you, honey?
Welcome back to the Vegas Voice Radio Show. That was the talented Rita Lim with her other single, Smile.
Thank you.
How many songs have you done? You know, when you sing your shows, you do all kinds, like, you do Carpenter's tribute.
I do. I'm a jack of all trades,
Yeah.
master of none, I
everything.
guess.
So you do like, just tell us, like,
Well,
you do like a whole Carpenter show, right?
Yes, I do. Through the years, I mean, if you come see me perform, I have themes for different shows, but I'm mainly in the past that has been very successful that people kind of associate around me is I have a musical tribute to the Carpenters that sold out in all major showrooms in the city and the country as well, in many rooms. I'm taking it to Texas. And I also have a tribute to Sade through the years, which has been very successful as well. But all my residency gigs, and when I headline in different places, is always a different shows. I recently just finished a musical tribute to the Carpenters at the Copa Room by the Bootlegger, and I just did a few times already with a show called Soul Fusion that produced and brought to us by Mrs. Steve Arnold and my musical director David Siegel. And that is a great show that features amazing singers like Norbell, Fletch, And
Now, where's that at?
that's Smith Center.
Oh, Smith Center.
Yeah, and the last time it was so incredible that we're going to be doing it again at Myron's. The tickets probably going to go on sale by next month, I think. So keep checking Myron's date and looking for Soul Fusion, and that's going to be in February 18, and it's going to be a great show. And this is a world class band, and it's a song that's going to keep you grooving. And I don't want to give it away, but everybody loves it. So please, Soul Fusion in February. Please get the tickets as soon as it get out. And my Texas friend, if you tuning in, I'm going to be touring, promoting my album and promoting my musical to the Carpenters show as well. It's called The Reflections of the Carpenters that I'm doing. I'm going to be in Texas on January 3rd and January 4th. And the city called Waco and something. I've never been to Texas.
You've done Sade, right?
Well, Sade, I've been taking a break from Sade tribute for a minute because I've been very busy with my own headlining shows that I'm doing. I mean, of course, I like to do these incredible music, but I've been focusing a lot on my new album and a lot of stuff that I'm going to be touring on the Prestige Room in the countries that I wanted to do. So this album, hopefully, right now, I just hope these 2 new singles get into the top 20 of the smooth jazz radio in the country. So pray for me.
Yes, and the songs again, Turn Back the Clock.
Turn back the clock.
And Baby I'm Yours
Baby, I'm
and
Yours.
Smile. And so are those the 3 ones that you're mainly promoting?
That one that is out right now, yeah, I'm promoting. Smile I did promote 2 years ago, but it's going to be in the new album anyway. This new album, Until the Stars Fall from the Sky, that is about to come out in December. It's a collective album of great music that I think all my fans going to enjoy it. Yeah. So I'm going to be January 3rd. I am appearing at what is the place called? The Hippodrome Theater in Waco, Texas. And also Saturday, January 4th, I'm going to be in the City Crichton Theater in Conroe, Texas. Yes, and that's going to be January 4th. So I'm going to be in Texas 2 dates, and that's my 2 ticket sales. And I'm also appearing in various places, and also at Red Rock Station in December with Renee Hill for her afternoon show on Tuesday in December. And, you can catch me periodically on top of my residency at the Dennis Bono Show, which is at South Point Hotel and Casino. Thank you to Michael Gahn. Should I call that? It's not my residency, but
just put your photo in the dressing room. Is this Rita's
well,
dressing room?
I am quite a permanent guest in the past 14 years, and I'm grateful that Michael Gahn, Dennis Bono, and Michael. What is his name?
Jerry Singer.
Yeah, and everybody, Joey Singer and Dennis Bono, Lorraine Hunt Bono, of course, been embraced me in their family, and so I'm a frequent guest, let's say.
Yeah, Joey Singer. I'm sorry.
Joey Singer, correct. Joey Singer is he produced my first album, actually. He helped with my first album that came out 13, 14 years ago.
He worked with Debbie Reynolds.
Also, correct. And I would like to shout out my best friend, Michelle Johnson, and Jobel Yonali, and Pascal Elia. These are the people that shaped who I am today as an artist.
Yeah. Okay, again, Rita Lim, Sunday nights, 7 to 10:30 at the Tuscany. Saturday evenings at the Bootlegger, 9:30 to 12 a.m. Paseo, Monday evenings, 6 to 9:30. February 18th, she's at Myron's Cabaret at the Smith Center. Her singles, Turn Back the Clock, Baby I'm Yours, Smile. They are available on all the streaming platforms. Her website for more information on Rita Lim is ritalim.com. Thank you so much for being here
Thank
today.
you for tuning in, and thank you for inviting me to be on your platform, Rich. And I'm excited about your show as well.
Oh, yeah, again, that's with Rich Little.
Sun City McDonald Ranch.
October
I want to clarify
20th.
that because there's Sun City everywhere. Rich going to be performing with Rich Little in the Sun City McDonald Ranch, and that is on Green Valley and Paseo Verde. So it's in Henderson.
Yeah, October 26th, 7 p.m. 2 men, 200 voices, and we have to.
I'll
Rich
be
and I
there.
got to go over this because I don't want any voices to overlap with his. 'cause
Yeah.
We both have good arsenals, so I'm gonna,
He's very sweet to me. Yeah.
do the ones so that don't conflict with what he's doing and his signature lines and that kind of thing. So it's gonna be a fun night, though. We're gonna
Yay.
do a lot of celebrity voices and stuff. But anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Rich, for having me. My gratitude to you guys. And thank you for the radio platform, KHP AM 1400 and FM 107.1.
Absolutely, and it's ritalim.com. Also go to thevegasvoice.net, folks, to learn everything about the magazine and everything the Vegas Voice radio show and magazine are doing around town. We're in the know everywhere. Thank you so much. We will chat with you again on the Vegas Voice radio show next Monday at 10 a.m.
Hi, Robert Casares. Thank you, honey. Hi, everybody. Hi, Robert. Safe travel, baby. Hi, Glenn.
Boom, that's how you do it.
Good show, right?
Glenn is a wonderful musician, too. Hi, Tish. Well, you guys, I've got to go. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will announce my album release party soon. Probably going to be at Vic's, Las Vegas, a top jazz club in town. And I am going to be there. And I'm at Max and Jazz quite frequently as well. So, but anyway, but my album release is going to be at Vic's. So I announce soon the date, okay? Thank you.